This server does not allow pirated, cracked, or non-premium Minecraft accounts. The server is free for everyone who owns Java Minecraft. If you are seeing this video 6 to 7 months after it was posted, things may have changed. For the latest updates and information, please join the Discord. You know, I've been doing this for so long that I kind of forget how to make these videos. But anyway, hello if you're new, welcome back if you're a returning player. Today I'm going to be discussing the Season 4 public modded free-to-play server, CordCraft, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. This is what you will see when you load up the mod pack. If you want to join the server, you just click here and the IP should already be installed in the pack. But other than that, I just kind of want to go over everything that the server will have when it releases. Actually, I'll get into the release date a little bit later. But before I go any further, this video is brought to you by Central Hosting. Central Hosting is a server hosting company that provides, well, servers for an affordable price while still maintaining a seamless and enjoyable service. They have servers for Minecraft as well as just web servers and other types of servers you may need. They have 24/7 support, super low latency, an easy to use panel, and 99.95% server uptime. That just pretty much means that the servers are always up. You know, there's maybe 4 hours a year that they're down for maintenance, but that's about it. They have servers in Canada, Germany, and Australia. So pretty much wherever you're located in the world, they have a server near you. Central Hosting is the server provider for the server. They give me the server to use and we put all the mods on it, and the server runs amazing for the amount of players that we have. But just a huge shout out to them, a huge thank you to Central Hosting for providing the server, for basically providing this community of gamers to get together and play on a Minecraft server. Anyway, back to the video. Also use my discount code to get 15% off your first month. Okay, that's a little bit better. Welcome back, as I said. And oh, that's close. I'm going to go over every single mod that I think is important, and I'm going to try and convince you to go ahead and join and play on the server. This is just a single player world in the mod pack, but all of these mods will be on the server, plus many more that I will not be mentioning here. So let's go ahead and get started. Pretty basic automobility. I don't know why this was first. I think because it starts with an A. And then we have everyone's favorite Create mod. This is Create 6. For those of you who know anything about the Create mod, oh, that's just destroyed the package. This includes the packages and all of those cool features over there. We have Botania here with all the flowers and the magic and all of those cool things. Now, the next one here is the Let's Do series. I've kind of just clumped all of them into one section here. There is the brewery, candlelit, farm and charm, furniture, and just a bunch of those add-ons that are in the pack. And then since you know it's the holiday season, I thought why not include some holiday mods just so you can decorate your base with things based on the season. And then here we go. This one's a little bit interesting here. I can't really edit this. Hold on. We have to go into here and we have to look. It's called Fish of Thieves Fish. It's just called Fish of Thieves, but I couldn't put the fish on the plaque. So I put them in item frames, but there is a little bit of fishing you can do if you're into that. Next up, we have the Ribbits. These are a fan favorite, making a return this season. Everyone loves these for some reason. They're just frogs, I guess. And now we have some armors. This one is called Immersive Armors. There's a bunch of different set effects you can get from equipping all of these armors, but you have to go out and collect them or craft them. So those should be fun. I hope to see a lot of different cool styles on the server and, you know, all those kind of cool things. Next one is Immersive Melodies. Right here, you can upload a song and then you can play it with your friends. The Hamsters mod, I think my hamster ran away. I don't know where he went, but yeah, that's the Hamsters mod. Let's see, can I get one? Yeah, there we go. There's a hamster. The next mod is the items displayed here. This one is really cool. I think it will add a lot of detail to people's bases where you can put items on pillows. You can use the item display to show off sherds and trims that you have, as well as just put the valuables on the ground, make little piles of them, and then do that. This next one is Naturalist. It just adds a bunch of, you know, mobs to the world to make your world feel a little bit more, I guess, modded. And then a small mention here is the diagonal fences. Moving forward to the last one on this first row, we have the sophisticated backpacks making a return. There will be a few things disabled from these, but the majority of their features will be allowed. The next one we have is Void Z, and if we click on this portal, we can go to the Void Shadow, which is a sort of boss fight that you can do if you're into that. Speaking of exploration and finding things, you can get the Centennial Trophy with the Looter mod, because all of the chests will be client-side pretty much. Well, not actually client-side, but once your player opens it, that loot is unique to your player. And here's a heavy hitter that we have here, the Applied Energistics 2 with the ME system, just an example. I recently made a full video on this, a newer version of the mod, and if you're interested in that, then you can go check that out. I'll put a little card up in the top corner. Maybe I might forget. I don't know. The next up is the artifacts. Now, I've played a lot of artifacts recently on the Recreate server. These are a ton of fun to play around with, and I hope you guys can explore the world and find a bunch of them. Recently updated is Create Crafts and Additions for Create version 6.0 plus. It just adds a few little electricity features here to the game. Maybe you can convert electricity from other mods into Create Power. I'm not 100% sure because this has changed a little bit. Diagonal fences again. Oh, I had stuff in here. Where did it go? Ah, here it is. It's this mod right here. It's Frostful. They probably just despawn. But that adds another aspect to exploration and different things you can find out in the world. Handcrafted is another decoration mod that just adds more details to the world. The Magnum torches are torches that you can craft to prevent mob spawns, prevent passive mob spawns, spawns, and just, you know, a bunch of handy things like that. Is it reforged alloys, or it's mythic metals? Man, what was I thinking about? Mythic metals will just add more features to the game with metals that you can craft different armors and things like that with. There is quite a few mods that have armor stuff, but I don't think it's too much because the more armor you have, the better. Now this one I'll come back to in a second, but we have the monorail from Create Steam and Rails, since that one is also updated. Industrial Revolution, I'll leave that one at that. And then we have Simply Swords. Let's see if I can find the page in here. There it is. Adds a ton of different weapons that you can craft and find out in the world. These are really cool. These are always a fan favorite. Everyone loves those. Now, but coming to our last four here, we have storage doors, always requested. And it's now in for you. Right here is the netherite. What is this one? Advanced netherite, where you can get your netherite and add different like diamonds or emeralds to get set effects or perks whenever you equip it. And then we have Power. Again, another power mod to be used with AE2 and maybe Industrial Revolution. Does that? Why was it invisible like that? Was it just a thing? Whatever. I don't care. And then gliders, pretty small, but hopefully helpful. And the final one for now is, what is that? Anyway, vertical slabs. I think that's everything that I wanted to cover for this short server introduction. There are a few other things. We're using numismatics for our shops and things. I was going to try and do virtual currency, but physical shops with virtual currency, I just couldn't get it to work. So we're just using physical currency. And yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to cover on this world. So now let's actually hop over to the server itself and I can discuss two more things and then that'll be it. If you see here, Season 4 begins on December 6th. I don't have a time for you yet, but I'll be live. There will be a bunch of people. And yeah, so I don't know why it still says beta server. Oh, because that's something that I set. Anyway, if we go into the server on December 6th, everyone will be waiting at spawn. And if we do /spawn, we get sent to spawn, which is right here. I picked this because it has a lot of height differences for different builds and stuff. And you're probably wondering, it looks pretty bland. Why is there not a giant build? Now, for this season, I decided that you guys can build spawn. You can put shops wherever you want in here. You can claim areas outside here to put shops. I don't really care what you do. If we need it, we will have a sanctioned shopping area over here. That we'll probably decide that in the first week, but we'll figure that out later. And then there will be a full quest book as well. I do not have that downloaded yet. It will be on the server when it launches. And yeah, so community built spawn. You will be able to break all of these blocks, do whatever you want in here, and work together to build a spawn. Now, I think that's everything. Yep, I think that's everything. So thank you for this. I will see you on December 6th. I think that's enough of an ad to convince you to try and play. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But either way, I hope to see you on December 6th. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.